McCombs assistant professor Adrian Ward and CEO authors conducted experiment with nearly 800 smartphone users in attempt to measure for the first time how well people can complete tasks when they have their smartphone nearby, even when they are not using them. In one experiment, the research asked its study participants to sit at a computer and take a series of tests that required full concentration in order to score well. The test were graded to measure participation available cognitive capacity, that is, the brain ability to hold and process data to any given time. Before beginning participation, we are randomly instructed to place their smartphone either on the desk face down, in their pocket or personal bag, or in another room. All participation we are instructed to turn their phones to silent. The researchers found the participation with their phone in another room significantly outperformed those with their phone on the desk, and they also slightly outperformed those participants who had kept their phone in a pocket or a bag. The findings suggest that the mere presence of one smartphone reduces available cognitive capacity and impairs cognitive functioning, even though people feel they are giving their full attention and focus to the task at hand. We see a linear trend that suggests that as a smartphone become more noticeable, participation's available cognitive capacity decrease. Ward said your conscious mind is not thinking about your smartphone, but the process of requiring yourself to not think about something use up some of your limited cognitive resource. It's a brain drain. In another experiment, research looked at how person self-reported smartphone dependence, or how strongly a person feel he or she needs to have a smartphone in order to get through a typical day. Affected cognitive capacity participation performed the same series of computer-based tests as the first group, and we randomly assign it to keep their smartphone either inside on the desk face up, in a pocket or a bag, or in another room. In the experiment, some participants were also instructed to turn off their phone. The research found and the participants who were the most dependent on their smartphone performance rose compared with their less dependent peers, but only when they keep their smartphone on the desk or in their pocket or bag. Ward and his colleagues also found that it did not matter whatever a person's smartphone was turned on or off, or whatever it was lying face up or face down on a desk. Having a smartphone within sight or within easy reach reduces a person's ability to focus and perform tasks because part of the brain is activity working to not pick up or use the phone. It is not that participants we are distracted because they are getting notification on their phone, said Ward. The mere presence of their smartphone was enough to reduce their cognitive capacity.